morning, it is New Year's Eve. I am very congested, but feeling better. I'm just congested. We are heading out now to go to Aria for breakfast, I think. It's just me, my sister, and my mom, and then my sister and I have some like kind of plans, tentative like ideas of plans for the rest of the week. Not the rest of the week, well that too, but also the rest of the day. Let's see if there's a 1 penny. There's not. French fries to learn. This had a huge line yesterday. It looks pretty good though. So I had a huge queue. My sister said to update the vlog, so I am complying. Basically, the restaurant we're going to is an egg sandwich place, and it's on the second floor in the promenade, which is where the food court is for Aria apparently. Because I've also been looking for the pizza spot for a while and haven't found it. This makes more sense. There's Salt and Ivy in the Proper Eats food hall. I knew that there was one because there's like the Steve Aoki pizza place. Donuts. Oh, they got boba tea. $10. We don't even need to order with anyone. There's so many restaurants. The only restaurants open right now in the food court are the donut shop Egghead and the Wexler's Deli. But Wexler's is the only one you can order on the app. Otherwise, the donut and the Egghead you have to order in person. So my sister's gonna go do that. So today we're at Egghead, which is not Egg Slut, but this is at Aria, not Cosmo, but the Cosmo is Egg Slut. The buns are a little bit different. They got sesame ones and the non-sesame ones. So my guess is these are my sister's and mine, which is the Midtown, and my mom got Chelsea, which is a sausage patty. This one's a bacon, egg, and cheese. And we also got coffee. So my sister says they appear to each have 2 eggs, which is a lot of eggs, because I'm only just dipping my toe into eggs. So it turns out that the bun snafu my sister was talking about is I think they ran out of buns. So the sesame buns were not supposed to be there according to the photos on the Google. It was supposed to be like a smooth top brioche. But I kind of like the sesame one. Maybe that's why I liked it more than she did. My sister didn't care for it as much as Egg Slut. Came back to put iron on, but the housekeeper's in her room, so we have to sit on this bench. Look at this plush bench by the elevator bay. I just redeemed $25 in free play. Sorry, I have lotion on my hands. I touched the camera. And I'm gonna go play now. It was from that app, the Pop Slots. To redeem it, you go to the MGM Rewards, both. I lost 60 cents. So I did lose my $25 in free play. Put in $1 to activate it. And at one point I was up by $4. But I ended up cashing out for 40 cents. We just used another one of the place Pop Slots thing. So again, I never spend money, except for when I just played the free play. I put $1 and I did come away with 40 cents. So anyway, on phone games, but I was able to use a coupon for buy one, get one half off of the Monorail. So my sister and I just got 2-day passes so we can use it unlimited times. And we're planning on going to Circus now to play the quarter slots. And I think we're gonna head out shortly with the buy one, get one half off Monorail. We got 2 days, 48 hours. It's not just calendar days. And it was $39 for both of us, which is a pretty good price, I think. Anyway, we'll test it out. My sister does have footage from sister footage yesterday, so it'll probably be in yesterday's vlog. My guess is the game is early, match is early, because my sister says there's already S going on over there. But we're going to go take the monorail from MGM Grand, so we gotta go through New York, or else there's like a bridge on the other side. Since we couldn't walk past this the other day with the Golden Knights because we had 4 people, my mom had all the tickets on her phone, couldn't transfer it to anyone. We're gonna walk through now because I think there might be free stuff. And you know me, I love a free thing, even after I have to queue. I waited in line with my sister for 2 hours for that lounge. It was kind of worth it because we actually got a lot of cocktails. We haven't really been drinking, and I wasn't gonna pay $20 for a mocktail. There is no dancing dreidels today though.
3, 2, 1.
Up in the fortress!
Let's go!
Let's do it! Let's see inside! Go Knights, go!
We got carded and we got photographed again with my nose being all blistery, but we got this from the Surfside place. does taste like an Arnold Palmer. Going over to MGM Grand now. They have a souvenir lion gold cup. They have the Jabberwocky show. I'm not up on my Jabberwockies, but I want to know if they're like the same people as originally were in it, if they've replaced them. Because the people are like my age, which is geriatric in the breakdancing community, so I don't know. He has a hat on. The monorail is through the lobby and the underground. We've also been talking about how we need to do it for the bit, but we're gonna get a daiquiri, but not a yard of it because I feel like that's excessive. And we're gonna go into diabetic shock, so we're gonna just get a regular guy one. My sister got the sports bottle. It also comes with discounted refills, but I just got a regular one because I didn't want to carry that around all day. My sister didn't use that in her apartment. We're still underground. But look, he's cute. There's also a Hello Kitty. As you know, I'm not a gambler, but that seems expensive for a blind box. Now we're going to the monorail, I believe. I love me a cartoon nap. This disclaimer cracked me up. Oh, it looks like the Epcot Mall. I wish he was winking at us right now. It's actually bigger than I thought it was. My sister said that that's the golf course at the Wynn. Top Golf is at MGM Grand though. Status. There is a discount if you book online. We got out at the Westgate station and we're going to Circus, but actually I think we're going to Slots of Fun. Also, check. It's not good, but it's also not bad. But also for $15, including the tip, not bad, actually. And also, like, the beer pints are like anywhere from $13 to $18. Oh, I was gonna show you the menu, but now you know the safety details about New Year's Eve. Vintage Vegas. We can put the prices back up before we get in. They are. Play real quarters right in the door. My sister's last one. Oh, we bet $1 each. This is my last one. Let's see. We haven't won anything. My sister won yesterday here. We're going upstairs to the Midway and the something else my sister said is up here. They got adult gambling, kid gambling. Kid Fat Tuesdays! Adult Fat Tuesdays! Never seen Cabbage Patch Kids lollipops before. Can't go anywhere in this world without getting BTS'd.
Exciting circus performance is about to begin! Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Circus is proud to present amazing aerial artistry high above the circus stage.
Look at the Skittles. So I'm very sensitive to smoke. I would say this one is like moderate. So I mean, it has a bunch of family activities like the Midway and stuff. And my sister had already seen 3 of the different circus acts. So I mean, it has a lot of stuff and it's not super duper smoky, but my eyes are definitely a little bit itchy. I'm looking at kid gambling in the arcade now. Look at that Hello Kitty in a box. What is this? We've had it at multiple, oh, it's a VR thing. Never mind. I wonder how many monies you have to pay to get that. This one you have to pick up. The Hello Kitty you have to cut the string, but this one you have to pick up. This one seems like, I mean, I'm not good at claw games, but I mean, the prizes are small enough. And these are like the little ones, like little squeezy guys. Multi balls, rubber ducks. I was gonna say, I think these are usually play till you win, which they are. Kind of scary sloth, not gonna lie. Chimpanzee's a little scary too. Somebody's getting angry. The kid's getting angry at the machine. These look like not real licensed Pokemon. I don't know, they're in Chinese. Oh my gosh, he's very angry. Pushing in the inner tube with a pretzel. Sonic. This was the one that the team was getting very angry at. We're going back out, trying to do another dollar's worth of quarters. Someone wants so many coins, and it's not from the ATM. I like the carpeting in here. It's really cool and dirty. I did win $1.25, and then I tried a different machine and I lost it all. So, all in all, down $6 total. Going into the Fontainebleau. I think that there's supposed to be a Christmas display in the ceiling, not the ceiling, the rooftop. The question I have is why do all of like the higher star places have Chinese iconography? This is a lot more spacious of a hotel for sure. Here is their food court. It's so much more clean. Going up to the 3rd floor for the ice rink. The Cosmo also has an ice rink on the rooftop, but I don't think we've seen it yet. No. Little reindeer and the little seal pushes. The ice is absolute trash. But the seal is quite popular. I thought the reindeer would be more popular than it is. So there's like 2 spaces. This one's a little bit less trashed, but it's pretty trashed. It's really bad. They need a Zamboni. Stat. There's the Veuve igloo things. I mean, this bar is kind of cute. Anyway, just thought we'd come and see it because I heard that it was supposed to be really decorated up here. I mean, it has some cute ambiance. The stress when he went into an exit entrance place and literally one door was unlocked and then everything else wasn't unlocked. I thought we were getting stuck in that vestibule. That thing changes when people walk through it. We're headed now to the Sahara, keep saying it Sahara Monorail station, and then we're gonna head back to MGM area because I think we're gonna meet our parents at like 3:30. It's about 1 something right now, 1:12. So we're gonna meet them for like a snacky thing at like 3:30 at New York at the Tom's Watch Bar. We cannot use our coupon though. We should have used all of the coupons yesterday. We messed up. Anyway, we're walking. It's true, we could have gone to the mountains today. Anyway, this was nicer of a walk. The one by the convention was a little scary. Almost at the Sahara. I said it right that time. I love him. Share a tag for a $100 dining credit. Chicky and Pete's, a Philadelphia institution. There's also the Noodle Den and Bazaar Meats by Jose Andres. I actually kind of wanted to go there, but it's kind of expensive. Noodle Den I've never heard of, but got some Chinese noodles. Daily happy hours at the Sahara. This monorail was easy to find, I think. It was kind of by the Prendy Cafe. I would say that this one's like somewhat accessible too. It was easy to find and somewhat accessible. The one difference between, oh, we just missed it. The one thing between this one and the other one that we came from the Westgate is both of them have like a block and a half of walking through like dead space. The one by the Westgate is you walk like, I don't know which direction, off strip towards the convention center, and you're like at the loading docks of the convention center, which is sketchy. But the one here is like a block of like a hole in the ground where they imploded a hotel, it looks like, potentially. So, horse apiece. I personally felt a little bit safer on the one on the strip just because there's so many people who are walking by. But my sister did make a point that if we walked on the other side, we would have been on the Fontainebleau side. We went straight out the exit this time. We want to see where this goes so we don't have to go through the underground per chance. Also, sorry, the escalator is very loud. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up the craft kitchen, like Tom Colicchio craft steak or whatever. Jonas Brothers Family's restaurant. This is like the Steph Curry's wife restaurant. Brad Garrett's Comedy Club. Interesting. There's also more Moto in here. Emeralds. I don't know where we ended up though. There's the food court back there too. It has like Nathan's hot dogs and pizza. Back there's the Sleigh Shop, and then there's also this Italian restaurant of the same name but not the Sleigh Shop. Lucchini. I like the theming of this sports bet. This is where we're coming later. There's plenty of spots right now, and I don't think we need reservations. Oops. But there's the menu. My sister and I are sharing the pickle brine crispy chicken. It actually looks pretty good. And also we upgraded to loaded tots. We're actually quite hungry because all we had was that egg sandwich this morning. So now we're eating. Now it's like 3 o'clock. My parents have an accessible room. It's very different. Their safe is not in a closet, and their closet has a real glass door. What the heck? And they also have a bathtub. Not that it matters, but it has bathtub. And they also have a button to move the room shades. We have to use like the chain. My mom, sister, and I are gonna go to the lounge for my credit card because I feel like that's the most economical, and we have like the perfect timing right now before our reservation. So our reservation's at 7:45 at Chica at the Venetian, and the credit card lounge is at Aria, so I think that'll be a good choice. My sister also is unloading her quarters onto the table. Anyway, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna change quickly just with the thought that we won't come back between reservation and lounge time, and also like kind of packing as if we won't come back before midnight. We're not sure. My sister is lending me her Brewdog koozie just because she's willing to be inconvenienced by holding a souvenir collector's cup, whereas I'm like, I'll just get the plastic one and dispose of it. Heading out to go to Aria to go to my Chase Lounge. The guy who got off the elevator had a crazy hat. It was a top hat. It was like yay tall. Can't even see my hand. Definitely more crowded going this way than usual. They have a little place here to change out your glassware to like a plastic cup, which is kind of smart because of like the ordinance or whatever. Honestly, I think they should have that every day, but that's just because we saw a lot of broken glassware and a lot of drunk people. I don't think I saw him before. We're gonna be in the first round. I think there's like 20 people on queue. We learned that there's a limit of 45 people in the lounge at one time. And I think we're like maybe number 20 in line, like 17, 20. Got the Down to the Felt, which is our favorite non-alcoholic one, but came in a different glass this time. They put out the new decor. It's cold. We're walking over to the Venetian now. It's 6:25 and they're shutting down the street at 6:30. There's police everywhere. And I'm guessing it's probably, my sister said it's probably because they need to shut down the thing. And also they gotta walk around. Shutting down the road already. We're at Caesar's Palace. Making slow progress. They're shutting it down right now. Like fully. I see like 2 civilian cars now. Who knows if they're gonna get through, slash if they're unmarked. I don't know. Still by Caesars. But they're shutting down the road here now too. This way was the last one, so going north. 45 minutes later we have made it. And we weren't sprinting, but we were like walking faster than most. But also Vegas loves Bruno Mars. Closed now. My sister did all of this research on the monorail and how to get there from the Aria to here, the Venetian, and we didn't use it to get here. It was like, again, we've been walking for 45 minutes. The Palazzo is getting a coat. Has all of the restaurants in New York. So that's Yardbird and this is Chica. They're right next to each other. This is where our reservation is today. So we're at Chica. Got the empanadas and they're arepas. We got the braised short rib with the cotija mash, and then we also got tostones. Cheers, everyone.
Thank you.
So my sister got this flan because I put that it was her birthday. And then we also got the corn. That was what we wanted to order. So this is strawberry cheesecake flan. And it's tahini and it's molded to look like a piece of corn or a cob of corn. So from the Venetian, you take the parking garage elevator to G, which is oversized parking, and then there's monorail signs. Now we're going through the Harrah's park and ramp. There is a door apparently right on the strip, but my sister doesn't know the way from that one. In case you're curious, there are taxis still running. I haven't seen an Uber, I've seen taxis though. And then we turned a little bit towards the valet. This is where they usually drop off at Harrah's. And then go in here for the second floor elevator. Go to the casino floor. Some of these perfumes smells like hamster shavings. I'm like absolutely dying. Now my eyes are on fire. We're basically alone over here though. Oh, just missed it. It's 9:30 or 9:40-ish, and there's like actually not that many people in the station. We thought it was gonna be crazier. We just missed the train. We're back at the MGM Grand via the Monorail. They closed down the entire strip, but we can walk on it. We have to figure out how to get across the barriers, so we have to go over there. We're going to the ABC store because it's not too crazy right now, except for the Crazy in Love was on, but the queue is so long though, so we better make it count. There's a lot of options here. We got these, there's people streaming out of the Italy right now. Bruno Mars must have just finished. It is getting more and more crowded. But again, I do think that the Bruno Mars literally just ended because like everybody's coming out wearing merch. We're back in our hotel. Getting back here was actually not too bad. Definitely would not recommend walking the whole way. But that's just because it's like very crowded. And it's also kind of a long walk because of the overpass. They do have the road open to pedestrians right now, which is definitely helping a little bit with crowd control because people can disperse a bit. But the food was top notch. We would highly recommend the short ribs. We got the braised short rib. It has like kind of a spicy slaw on the top, but so it was like pickled onions and then habaneros and something else in there, and it was quite nice. But the short ribs and the mash with the cheese was really nice as well. That was underneath it. And then we got the tostones, and it was kind of heavy on the truffle oil, but that was in the cheese and actually the aioli, which I thought tasted like ranch. My mom loved it, which makes sense because she loves ranch, but she also really loves aioli. I don't know, it wasn't my favorite thing. It really tasted like ranch to me. But that was good. Sorry, I'm like kind of suffering right now. That Venetian today was very crowded in the casino, and everybody was smoking. Like one hand had one cigarette and the other one had another cigarette. It was like crazy. And perfume, oh my god, everybody was wearing perfume, and the men were wearing like bucket loads of cologne. It was terrible. My allergies combined with like my cold and like just in general, it was not good. So I'm still kind of recovering, but this hotel, again, the Park MGM is fully smoke-free, which I highly appreciate because I don't know if I could suffer through staying in the Venetian because I think you would just smell regardless of like which floor you were on, just because it's just permeating so much. Anyway, going back to the food, we also got the arepas and the empanadas, and both of them I think had the short rib in them, or like some sort of beef in them. They were quite nice. I personally liked the arepas slightly more just because of the texture, and it had kind of like a sweet savory bend to it with a little bit of spice on the top as well. The empanadas were also really good. It kind of depends on if you want more of a savory or if you want a nice meld of the sweet and savory. And then the empanadas also had cheese on the inside, and they had a like a birria sort of dipping sauce, like consomme. And we would probably recommend that place. So what we ended up doing, actually other people asked as well, so I didn't feel quite as awkward, because I was like, how big are the portions? Because we had kind of been considering doing like 2 appetizers, an entree, and a side, and that was what we ended up doing. And then we also added on dessert afterwards as well, and that was like the perfect amount for us. I think we're all quite full but we're not like overly full. I don't think I personally could have eaten the entree by myself, even if I wouldn't have had like a snack at 2:30 or whenever we had it, just because it was so big. Like I could eat it, but I would have been very uncomfortable. I've also noticed that the portion sizes here are very large. I don't know if that's just like because I don't eat out that much, or because when I do eat out it's in New York, or like what, but they seem like very large portions. And the prices are like, I think, pretty comparable because again the portions are so big. We're back here. We're gonna head out maybe in about a half an hour. People are starting to kind of congregate, so we're kind of in between two places that are gonna be shooting off fireworks. So MGM Grand, I'm pointing out the window, like you can see, MGM Grand is going to be, and then also Aria. So we're trying to figure out the best position. When we talked to the person downstairs, I made awkward small talk because I hate making small talk, but I also feel awkward. I asked at the cashier, the MGM rewards, when I was getting my free play, like how crazy it was going to be, and the worker basically was, I think she was probably the manager actually, because she had to like do the coupon, but she was recommending that we can just like stand outside the eataly and we would be able to see everything. I also just made the game time decision. I'm not having the seltzer because cold pills, and I already did have a beer today and a cocktail, and I just took an Advil for my head. So my sister is going to give me the last 4 ounces of her Truly, which is strawberry lemonade flavor, which is not my favorite, because she put hers in her Fat Tuesday cup, because that's actually more convenient than carrying around a can. Just turned 11:11 and we're heading out now. I look very chilly. The casino is so full right now. Every time we've come past this before, there have been people sitting here. The firemen are leaving. The best thing is that it's like so many families, they didn't get the memo of what everybody's dress code was going to be. Like there's people in sweatpants, people in sparkly dresses, people in super mini skirts, and then like a guy in jeans. The best is when it's a couple and they don't match at all. They're doing like test shots. So it's 11:47 from my research on the Google. The Google AI says 8 minutes of fireworks starting at midnight. Somebody just did a gender reveal popper. It's all blue. In front of the Walgreens. I did leave my can on the curb, so I'm gonna go grab it and recycle it. because I'm a good person. But I'm not gonna pick up everybody else's trash and cigarette butts because I'm not that good of a person. Okay, so maybe you can hear me better. So for the Aria, if you stand in front of the Walgreens, you have a pretty good vantage point, but probably be a little bit closer to the middle of the road. I don't know if they actually were shooting them off from the MGM Grand because I didn't see anything over the bridge, so good thing they didn't stay where we were originally going to go. They are synchronized for the most part, and it is exactly 8 minutes, so everything worked according to plan. Now we have to try to get back into the hotel and get up to the elevators. It's crazy. This would have also been a good vantage point. See right there? That's where they shoot it off at the top of the Aria. We're standing right now in the triangle between, like, it's like an intersection, but we're like in the triangle between the pedestrian bridge and where you can cross the street. They just said no cover charge for on the record. And we just got back to the room. Getting into the elevator took a lot, actually. It was quite crowded, but we had made it. And I hopefully was able to put in some of the fireworks for you. Don't know if we could have put any of the sound in because they were blasting copyright music and yeah. Anyway, not that it matters. Not like I make any money on this channel anyway. So thanks for watching. I will check in with you tomorrow when we have our New Year's plans. Actually, we only have 2 reservations. Actually, we have pretty good reservations for brunch and dinner. So if you want to see what we eat, stay tuned to that. And then my sister and I will just be exploring, doing some random stuff for the rest of the day. But thank you for watching, and follow me over on Instagram at Eat, Stretch, Explore, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.